Hi folks, welcome back to The Break Key. My name's Henry, and today we're going to be looking once again at that joyous thing called a D-pad, or at least that's what I'm calling it, because I think that's what it's called, but I'm not really sure. We're homebrewing it at any rate, so no big deal. So when last we left our heroes, we had this problem, which was a little issue with what I thought the resistances were supposed to be. I don't think the resistances were supposed to be looking like that. And like I said at the end of the last video, I didn't check the voltages. This time we're going to go ahead and check the voltages. If I'm still wondering what the heck's going on, I'm going to go through and test the individual axes using a breadboard, and we'll see if we can't get this finished in this episode. If so, hey, great. If not, hey, great. You know, it's all part of the fun at the break key. So where the heck was I? All right, yeah. All right, so I've gone ahead and grabbed this little doohickey that I put together a while back so that I can have a quick 5 volts, and we've got the D-pad that we put together last time. So I guess the next step is going to be to put on some terminals on this end so that I can go ahead and plug this into what I have already set up over here. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. And I even brought a crimping tool to help me with it. Crimping press. I don't know. I think it's got instructions. I saw a YouTube video on it. That shouldn't be that hard to figure out.
One eternity later.
Success. All right. Now, so I've got that. And let's see. 5 volts is to the white. Ground is to the black. Multimeter's over here. There we go. And I need these probes. Oh well, you know what I've got over here on this table? I've got a few. That'll work. And actually, nope. That's not going to work nearly as well as I'd hope, but that's okay. Do I have any singles? I have some singles! Yay! Singles, okay. I got a whole bunch of them. I just don't remember what I did with them. Okay, let's see what we got. Alrighty. And I think it goes like something like that. I think it goes like that. Yep, it made a click noise, so it goes like that. And let's see about this one. Oh. That made a click noise. Happy, happy, joy, joy. All right, and I should have 5 volts here. And I've got 37.6 kilo ohms, so I shouldn't be overvolting anything. All right, now let me go ahead and get this to the voltage that actually makes sense. So when I do this, what I should see oh, of course I don't, because I didn't turn it on. Let's turn it on. Nothing yet. Okay, nothing there. Oh, hi. Okay. And I should see some kind of voltage drop over here. It's very odd. So what's happening here? I see a sudden increase in voltage and then it goes down. Oh, right, because I've got it on AC volts. Durr! It helps to use DC for DC and AC for AC. Let's try that again. Okay, so there's that. And let's look at what's going on here with this. Oh, it's overloading because I've got it. There we go. All right, yeah, you're showing me 4.7. Okay, you're showing me correctly. All right. So now what happens with the yellow? Yellow sits at 2.33, which is about half. That goes to full voltage. That drops. And that goes to 0. All right, so the voltage is reporting correctly. I've actually got it mostly right. What about this side? Seven. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Okay, so that's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. I can turn this off and I can take this out. Da, 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 da. All right, so now it's time to look at our joystick interface again, because since we know that this thing right here works, at least it's doing what it's supposed to be doing as far as voltages and whatnot are concerned. Oops. We can now go ahead and connect it up. But before I do, I want to make sure that I'm looking at the correct side of the interface. So what I'm looking at right here is pin 5, and it shows that being up. So I'm assuming that I'm looking at going into the back of the Coco. That is pin 5. So I'm going to, again, look up some DIN standards and see if I can find pin numbering and see what's up with that. When looking into the socket, okay, it shows when looking into the socket. So I've got 45 322, 240. So pin 5 is, all right, so if I do a 180 degrees of that one, then what I'll be looking at pin 5 being, okay, when looking into the socket, let's see what's going on with you. Okay, that's not looking into the socket. That is looking at the joystick pin, it looks like. Alrighty, so let's double check this with the schematic. How do they number this? Okay, I'm going to have to verify what this is looking at here. Now, there's an easy way to do it. There really is an easy way to do this. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Okay. So the trick's going to be, I need to see what's giving me 5 volts and what's giving me ground. So I know that 3 is going to be ground, and I need a different set of probes for this. Nothing here. I should see 5 volts there. Lovely. All right. So, of course, it's as intuitive as it looks. Now the fun part's going to be getting that out of there. All right, so we're back at the joystick interface. So I know that I need some, let's see, white comes off 5. I know 5 is, as I'm looking at the back of the connector, that is going to be the, yes, that is going to be, as I'm looking at the back, this is the back of the connector. There we go. That's the back of the connector. White, yellow, green, red, black. Okay, this should be simple. Should be simple. Okay. There we go. All right. I'll do that. That might be overkill, but I'd rather overkill than not enough. Wow, that's some thick cable right there. It's got 6 conductors. There has got to be a faster way to do this, an easier tool. There's got to be a tool somewhere that actually takes care of the outer shielding of a multi-conductor cable. If anybody knows where I can find that, please send me a YouTube, send me some kind of link. All right, look at me. I actually remembered to get the things that need to go on the thing before the thing's soldered up. Soldered up. What's that? Okay, and it wouldn't be the great break key if I didn't forget to do something. And I just noticed a little bit ago that I forgot to turn off the chroma key for this. Okay, yep, so we're back to normal. Most everything was visible anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Alrighty. And so we've got that tinned. I've got the items placed. Now it's just a case of soldering up the pins onto this thing. All right, so let me get this thing out. All right, now the next trick is going to be sorting out these colors. And I want to make sure that I've got that right. So that is going to be, I'm going to go in the order white, red, black, green, yellow. And I want to make it clear that the color code ultimately, there's nothing special on the cable about the color code. Anybody who does electronics understands that the color code on the cable doesn't really make a difference. We're doing this for our own reference. So that way, if the book says yellow and the cable has yellow where the book says yellow, and I have yellow over here where the book says yellow and the cable says yellow, then I can plug yellow into yellow and everything's happy. So, all right, with that said, all right. That should do the trick right there. Now for the other side, it's going to be much the same except totally different. You can go away. You can get out of the way. And you can go away, you can go away, you can go away. Let's check. Let's see how this is doing. Alrighty. So we got white. Good. Red. Good. Black. Good. Good. Yellow. Good. All right, everything's plugged in. That looks so beautiful. All right, let's see what we've got. Okay. So now hopefully this will work. This is Time Bandit. Let's see, we got Time Bandit, spacebar, press joystick or keyboard to begin your adventure. We're going to put joystick. And okay, it looks like it wants the other joystick. So let's try plugging that in. Oh. Oh! Okay, so I've got a sense issue happening here. And I think I might have a voltage issue as well, so I am going ahead and reversing the green and yellow. Yellow goes onto green, green goes onto yellow. And so, let me switch back over and see what happens now. Okay, so now I have a sense issue as well. So I've got those backwards. That's easy enough to fix. Okay, that's definitely easy enough to fix. So I'm going to leave that like that. I'm just going to come back over here to this. yellow, and green. All right, that should have everything connected. We should be good to go, good to try it. Let's see, are we still active over here on the, oh, we are. Lovely, lovely, absolutely fabulous. And let's see what we can see. Press joystick or keyboard to begin. Let's press joystick. Oh. Joystick. Okay. What the? Okay. Okay, so the power button does work. It looks like I've still got the up and down buttons kind of not right, so let me go ahead and get those put in. Oops. Correctly. So we're reversing the green and yellow again. I thought I had this right last time. All right, now. Sweet! It works! All right, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so let me just put a couple of things over because let's do a drive one and what do I have? Ranger, Danger Ranger. All right. Maybe Danger Ranger is a little more sane. Let's find out. All right. Select level. I think I don't care that it's blue right now. I don't want to have to deal with it. Select level 1. All right. Am I in the? I'll bet you a nickel. Swap that over. Okay. Select level 1. I remember how to play this thing. My score was 220 points. Okay. So yeah, I have a working D-pad. It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to how to thumb over this thing because, yeah, I do need to like thumb thing, but it's happy. I don't know why I don't know why when I swapped these two around, unless I missed swapping those two around somehow and screwed it up, but that should have worked, but it didn't. But it worked at the end. It worked at the end. And I didn't have to go and breadboard the thing. And everything's happy now. And I'm happy now. As far as having that working. And I'll get used to using it. And yes, I don't care. It's ugly. It works. It's fun to build those ugly things. I have a similar ugly thing that I used to run the CNC machine at work. All right. All that said, folks, this is it with the D-pad. I do still have those other devices that I'm looking at doing with other devices that I'm looking at doing an analog stick with. However, before I get into that, I'll probably wind up getting into just some like programming and playing around with the guts of the system, because that's also part of the fun here at the Break Key. All right, like, share, subscribe. You know the trio. It's the great trifecta. Thank you so much for being supported. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope to see you again here at the Break Key. Yeah. Congratulations? Yes, I did just over this. What the heck? What did I win? How to contact the seller. Thank you for doing business. Thank you for doing business with us. Wasn't that sweet of them? Hey.